Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this presentation on the marketing plan of TYCOON69. My name is Christian and I'm pleased to guide you through the presentation today. Let's begin with the first question. How do you get started with TYCOON69? And here you see you have a choice between several starter packs. Starter packs contain a position in the network, the right to build your structure, to build your own business, and it contains tokens and coaching material to support you in building your network efficiently. You see, you can already start with 50 euros and the starter packs go up until 100,000 euros. Please note that for the basic, it's the only starter pack where you can upgrade, but only by buying the higher starter pack. With the others, you can upgrade by paying only the difference. And you see that when you come to the higher packages, Platinum and more, you get free positions in the power line, and we will talk about it later how important and powerful this is. Furthermore, you see with Diamond starter pack and more, you have 10 but up to 25% bonus tokens in these starter packs. This is how you get started with TYCOON69 with a starter pack. The next question is, what career levels can you achieve? And you see, the steps are quite little at the beginning, quite small. The first step is Coin Team Builder, and this is when you and your whole structure achieve a turnover of 1,000 euro in the month. Turnover is always per month, as you can see here. Very important point, since this second career step, since Coin Team Builder, you are automatically qualified for Eric Adler's online academy. This is a powerful coaching tool to support you as much as possible in building your network with TYCOON69. Normally, in the free market, you can have this tool for 377 euros. Here, you get it for free since you reach the second level Coin Team Builder. And this is because we want everybody here, everybody in TYCOON69 to be successful, and we want to provide you the tools for that. You see the career steps go higher and higher. There are 15 in total, up to Coin Tycoon, which is the maximal career level you can reach. One important point, once you have reached a career level, you keep this title. You keep, for example, the title of Coin Master once you have achieved it. But very important, you are always paid on the achievement on the current month according to the career level you actually reached that month. However, for higher career levels, it's important to have a certain number of partners in the structure with a certain career level. Once you have achieved this level, you keep the title and you count as this level for your upline. This is something you keep. Important point here. But let's now talk of the income possibilities with TYCOON69, and there are 3 of it. Unilevel, incomes from Powerline, and the bonus payments, the incentives. Here we begin with Unilevel, and it's important the career level you have. The higher the career level is, the more percentages you get and in deeper levels. What you unconditionally get is 10% of what you sell yourself. Even if you are a coin trainee, at the beginning, if you sell something yourself, this is here the percentages for starter packs, you have 10% on the starter packs you sell yourself. And then the higher the career level is that you achieve, the more percentages you get in deeper levels, as you can see here. And it goes up until you earn percentages down into the 6th layer under you. Here now, one important point, this is percent on turnover from starter packs. And an even more important point, these percentages are minimal percentages you get. Why? Because we included a tool named compression. What does compression mean? This means that if somebody is not qualified to earn the percents that are planned in the marketing plan, you can get them, these percentages, if you are qualified for. This sounds complicated, but let's see it with a simple example, which will make it simpler. Let's take this example. If this coin trainee sells a starter pack silver for 500 euros, he will get 10%. You always get 10% for starter packs. The person above him is also coin trainee, so he's not qualified to earn in the second layer. However, 2.5% are planned for this layer. do this percent get lost? No, they go to the first upliner who is qualified to earn this percent. In this case, it's this coin officer. So this coin officer not only gets the 1.2% he's qualified for in the third layer, he also gets the 2.5% from the second layer the coin trainee wasn't able to earn. So in total, he will get 3.7% instead of 1.2. And let's go even a bit further. In the third layer, this coin officer earns 1.2%, but 1.5 are planned. So this difference of 0.3 goes up to the first person who's qualified, in this case, this coin chairman. So he gets the 0.3% difference plus the 1% he is qualified for. So these percentages are minimal. This is for the income from uni level. The next income possibility is from Powerline, and here there are two ways to earn: power boosts and power flow. Let's first talk about power boosts. For power boosts, it's important what is in your Powerline account. Powerline is a single line of all the people that registered in the company. And if somebody registers after you, even though he's on the other side of the earth, in another structure, you have nothing to do with this person. However, he registered after you, so he is after you in the power line. And 5% of the turnover that is generated in the power line after you is used to fill your power line account. You can see here in the green box. And this is the maximal amount you can earn in form of power boosts. In the back office, it is displayed like this, and you can see the sums that are available that you can earn maximally in form of power boosts. Which is why it's important to be early in the power line, to start early, because you have many people after you in the power line that fill your power line account. But now, what is a power boost? A power boost is generated when you and your whole structure make a turnover of 250 euros. Importantly, in infinite depth. So even if 100 layers under you, a turnover of 250 euros is made, this counts for 250 euros for you. There is no limitation to that. The only condition is that one line under you can contribute to a maximum of 1/3 of the turnover used to earn power boosts. And one power boost is worth 6.9 euros, corresponding to TYCOON69. Let's see this with a few examples. It would make it easier. Let's take this example. You have 3 lines, and the turnover generated is 800 in the first line, 500 in the second, and 250 in the third line. One line can contribute to a maximum of 1/3 of the turnover that is used to earn power boosts. So if this third line can contribute to a maximum of 1/3, the maximum sum you can use to earn power boosts here is 750 euros. So with this constellation, 3 power boosts are triggered because you have 750, 3 times 250. So this is before power boosts are triggered. Now you trigger them, and then there are 550 euros left in the first line to trigger power boosts, 250 euros in the second line to trigger power boosts, and you have to generate new turnover in the third, fourth, fifth line to generate new power boosts, to be able to trigger more new power boosts. Let's take another example. In this example, if you have 5 lines with 50 euros, the total is also 250 euros, and each line contributes to 20%, to 1/5 of the total turnover, so less than 1/3. So the power boost is triggered, and after this, the whole turnover was used to trigger power boosts. You see here also the number next to the lightning icon. This is the turnover that is available in your different lines to trigger power boosts. The 250, which is next to the to your name here, didn't change because this is the turnover available for your sponsor in your line to trigger power boosts, and this is not affected by the power boosts you have triggered. For power boosts, it is vitally important to know what starter pack you have, because the higher the starter pack, the less you are limited for the power boosts you can earn every day. With basic, you can earn 3 power boosts a day. which means that if one day your structure works well, you have a huge turnover and 10 power boosts are triggered, you get 3, this is the maximum, and 7 others go lost. If instead you were bronze instead of basic, you are limited to 15 power boosts, so you could earn these 10 power boosts that were triggered. So if you look at the maximal income that is possible with that limitation, with the highest packs, you can earn up to 200,000 euros alone in form from power boosts. This does not include the incomes from uni-level and the other forms of income we are going to talk about. So here, if you don't want to be limited in the number of power boosts you can earn, a higher starter pack is important. We now talked about power boosts as a form of income. Let's talk about power flow. Here also the starter pack is extremely important, but power flow is an income which is instant conditional. You don't have to qualify for it. You just have to have a starter pack and be in the power line. Let's take this example. A platinum pack is sold and 5% is used to pay the power flow. And this depends on the number of shares, which in turn depends on the starter pack. If you have a basic starter pack, you have 1 share for power flow. It's strictly proportional to the package price. If you have basic plus, you have 2 shares. If you have bronze, you have 5 shares, and so on. And let's take this example. A platinum starter pack is sold and 5% is used to pay power flow. Let's take this constellation. There are only 4 persons in the power line. One has basic, other bronze, silver, and the last one also basic, with the corresponding number of shares. So in total, there are 17 shares. So the 5% of the turnover is divided by 17 shares. 5% of 2,500 is 125 euros, divided by 17 shares, which makes 1 share 7 euros 35. This is the value of 1 share, and it is distributed according to the starter packs. So on this turnover, the basic pack will earn 7 euros, the bronze pack 36, and the silver pack 73.53 euros in form of power flows. Actually, there will be much more persons than 4 in the power line, so the shares will be smaller, but of course you will have many people in the power line which you will get shares from. And this is income that only depends on your position in the power line, because the more people are under you in the power line, the more participations you get, and it depends on the starter pack you have, because you have more shares with higher starter packs. This is for power flow. And the last source of income are the bonus payments and the incentives. We had this $1 million deal where you can earn $1 million more as a bonus if you fulfill certain conditions. Additionally, you have the World Tour and many more bonus payments. And all this comes extra to everything you have already earned from uni level and power line. So to summarize, for the income possibilities, you have uni level, where it's important what career level you achieve in this month. You have income from power line, where it's important what starter pack you have. To earn more power boosts, which is the first form of income from power line, and also to have more shares in power flow, which is the second form of income from power line. And last, you have these incentives and bonus payments extra to everything you have already earned from uni level and power line. Now you have all the information on the marketing plan of TYCOON69. If there are questions remaining, please feel free to ask your sponsor and discuss this with him. We really wish you much success with TYCOON69. Kind regards.